Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say sorry for all the technical difficulties. I'm trying to work out, all the bugs and all the kinks out of this Just Broadcaster. But now it's time. It's time for Montalvo in the morning. Montalvo in the morning, yeah. So it's time to wake the fuck up with Bruce Montalvo. Thank you for joining us, because this is the show that tells you that just Google America in a nutshell. You won't be disappointed. I mean, look at this picture right here. Abraham Lincoln flying a freaking reptoid bald eagle that cracks rainbows. That's what America's like. Freedom, terms, and conditions apply. This is Bruce Montalvo in the morning. Now, everybody was hearing me talk. I was talking for like 20 minutes. No audio. You believe that? Oh my God. I'm trying to work out these kinks. I'm not Fox News. I'm not Sean Hannity, the butt haircut. Everybody at Fox is mad at me because I made fun of his butt haircut. I mean, it's such a butt. Yeah, everybody at Fox News, oh, you're one of those non-funny people. That butt is funny, bro. Look at that. He even had to cut his hair because I made him realize the buttiness of his butt haircut. But look, I don't hate Sean Hannity. I watch his show, every night, and he's got a lot of good info exposing you know who. The satanic whore from hell, Hillary Clinton. That's right. Hillary Corleone. And she probably trademarked satanic whore from hell. You Google up satanic whore from hell, and you're going to get this picture of Hillary Clinton right here. And what do you know? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree at all, because I didn't have a chance to report this because we're working out all the kinks out of the Montalvo in the morning Just Broadcaster systems. But Hillary freaking Clinton's daughter, Chelsea Clinton, speaking of butthead, right? You see what she did to butthead in the movie? She threw friggin' butthead out the window, but now we know why. Now we know why she's so evil. Because she worships Satan. She wished the church of Satan a happy new year. It's been so long. Happy New Year. From the Corleone, Clintonone crime family. Okay? They're more evil than the freaking P2 Lodge Masons that eat macaroni. It's the Corleone Clintonones. Right. And they worship Satan. There you go. The fun never stops at the Church of Satan, where you could just sacrifice little girls and serve them like pizza toppings. You notice how Bill's never in any of the pictures. That's because he's not Chelsea's father. That's what Webster Hubble is. That's what we're uncovering. Right? All us tinfoil hatters and freaking social media broadcasting. Anyway, it's Bruce Montalvo in the morning. Did you wake the fuck up yet? Did you have your wakey eggs and bakey? Okay? Did you check out Trump's fake news awards? Oh my God, Trump's fake news awards. He let him have it. He exposed it all. Okay, we're going to get to it now. And now, live from the fakest place in the world, Hollywood, California, it's the first annual Trump Fake News Awards. That's right, number one, top of the list, the failing New York Times. All right, I'm going to read the list to you. Paul Krugman claimed on the day of President Trump's historic landslide victory that the economy would never recover. Look at the economy now. Look at it now. Everybody's got more money in their wallets, even the fat libtards. If you go in the fat libtards' houses, they probably have like new Samsung freaking washing machines and new this and new that. But they're like in the hole for like $10 million because they don't know how to handle money because they're a bunch of Marxist bastards. And then you put a guy like Trump to be CEO of the corporation that's the United States, and you see what the economy is doing. It's just wild. It's running wild, baby. So that was fake news. The economy would never recover. You know what? I never thought the economy would ever recover after fucking Obama, okay? Number two, ABC's Brian freaking Ross chokes and sends markets in downward spiral with false report. You see what fake news can do? I mean, the effects of the repudiation of the Smith-Mundt Act that held the Pentagon back from creating fake news and hiring crisis actors on Craigslist. I mean, you see what they do? I mean, the media's part of it. You know, they're all card-carrying NSA, CIA. That's why I was making fun of the butt haircut, because you need to wake the fuck up if you think Fox News is telling you the truth. Okay, they're just as bad as CNN. They're just as bad as MSNBC. And, you know, even though they didn't make it to Trump's, you know, fake news awards, I would add them at number 12, okay? Maybe not butt haircut, but, you know, like you know, other fun noob, Shepard Smith, the guys like that. Anyway, you know, butt haircut does a good job, right? That's why he didn't make the fake news, right? He just has a butt for a haircut. CNN falsely reported that candidate Donald Trump and his son, Donald Trump Jr., had access to hacked documents from WikiLeaks. Look, WikiLeaks, everybody's got access to WikiLeaks, okay? What are you fucking talking about, CNN? So only you can report shit from WikiLeaks? CNN? Only you? Fuck you, CNN. CNN should just take up, like, all the slots as fake news. I mean, they literally became the shithole network. I mean, do you hear how many times they said shit hole on CNN? I mean, as if we didn't know that your network was a shithole. Okay, your network is the equivalent of El Salvador, a giant cerote. Right? Speaking of cerotes, Time News, that I considered many times, I was getting this free subscription. I don't know why. I don't know. It was just showing up in the mail. It's good to read what the enemy puts out. You know, Time News, you know, Time. I seriously considered wiping my ass with it at one point. And not because I can't afford toilet paper, just because I wanted to wipe my ass with it, because it just sucks, and it should be toilet paper. Time falsely reported that President Trump removed a bust from Martin Luther King Jr. I would have done it too. He didn't do it, but I would have done it. You know why? Because Martin Luther King Jr. was a fucking KGB fucking communist, okay? The FBI had all sorts of freaking documents. He was banging all sorts of white ladies, giving them a cocaine. That's right, he's getting them high on cocaine and banging them out. That was MLK for you. But he didn't remove it from the Oval Office. It was still there. Right? He didn't want to piss off all the brokers. You think he needs that? You know, the freaking NAACP 2 million man march in D.C.? Come on, I don't want to give him ideas either. Hey, go for it. You have the freaking jump out boys hit you with a billy club so fast. Right? You know, what do you want? Look, number 5, Washington Post falsely reported that President's massive sold-out rally in Pensacola, Florida was empty. Dishonest reporter showed a picture of an empty arena hours before the crowd started pouring in. Okay? So, this is such fake news, because did you see, this is the case over in when Obama was saying goodbye. There was nobody that went out to go see him. I mean, the military didn't give a shit about Obama's goodbye. They couldn't wait to kick his ass out of there. Right? The freaking criminal-in-chief, Obama. So nobody, you know, went to go say adios to Obama, the traitor-in-chief. And technically, nobody was going to these Clinton rallies. I mean, you couldn't pay people to go to these freaking things. Only the dumbass zombie Marxist libtards that they did pay to go out. Okay, but yeah, she's a criminal. Everybody hates her. She's not the most admired woman. So, I mean, this is just ridiculous. They keep shoveling this anti-Trump crap. I mean, that's why these fake news awards were so necessary, okay? Because, I mean, they lie about, I mean, you can lie all you want. I mean, you see the millions and millions and millions that were chanting CNN sucks right there with President Trump. It was like he was like hanging out with the WWE universe, okay? So, number 6, CNN falsely edited a video to make it appear as if President Trump overfed fish during a visit with the Japanese Prime Minister. Japanese Prime Minister actually led the way by feeding. He was feeding the fish. So, when in Japan, do as the Japanese. Okay? They were overfeeding the fish. Okay? When in Japan, do as the Japanese. Okay? Big fucking deal. He's just overfeeding the fish. Look, those fish, they need to eat, right? They got like 3 eyeballs now and like 2 stomachs from all the radiation over there. So he knows. He's just feeding them. He's a nice guy. It's a sign that he's a humanitarian. Alright? So, number 7, CNN falsely reported about Anthony Scaramucci's meeting with Russian, but retracted it due to a significant breakdown of bullshit. Because that's all it was bullshit. Scaramouche, you do the fandango. Look, so what if we met with a Russian? Everybody meets with a Russian. If I go to the grocery store and buy some bologna from a Russian and then go home and make a bologna sandwich, that bologna sandwich, there was Russian collusion because I bought bologna from a Russian, okay? Well, I have Russian collusion every night when I sleep with my wife that's half Russian, okay? Because I have very nice shoes. Russian women have nice shoes, okay? CNN falsely reported that Polish First Lady Agata Korczuk-Duda did not shake Trump's hand. I don't blame her. Trump has a very strong handshake. Did you see what he did to Vince McMahon with that clothesline? You see how he shakes people's hand? He goes in there for the handshake. He wants to make sure, it's like he's shaking your hand. It's a mark of a great businessman. Always shake somebody's hand, look him in the eyes, That's what he does. She probably won't shake his hand because he could break a freaking hand off. I mean, it's like shaking Triple H's hand or something. Okay? She saw the WWE videos of him, open up a can of whoop ass and shit. Alright? Number 9, CNN falsely reported that former FBI Director James Little Bitch Comey would dispute President's claim that he was told he was not under investigation. Oh yeah, the freaking Obama administration only had the NSA all over Trump Tower. I mean, the 2 times I went to Trump Tower, I saw NSA people hanging from the side of the tower. They had to freaking pull their asses off the tower. I mean, they're nuts. Okay, they had them all over the place, even the toilet, listening to Trump's bowel freaking movements. Okay, number 10, the New York Times, the failing New York Times. I'm so glad I left that fucking place. They're all freezing their asses off in New York while I'm sitting out here in the desert in my pool with a little umbrella drink. A little umbrella in my drink. New York failing Times falsely claimed on the front page that Trump administration had a hidden climate report. Yeah, I would have hidden it too. Look, I would have shredded it because fucking climate change, my ass. It's fake. It's fake change, alright? Every time the freaking sun goes up, I feel the climate change. I feel it warmer, okay? And the sun's not 93 million fucking miles away. Stop lying to me. Alright? Number 11. And last but not least, again, the Russian collusion, perhaps the greatest hoax perpetrated on the American people. There is no collusion. There is no collusion. There isn't. Look, I spoke with William Benny of the NSA, and he was clear. He was like, look, bro, there's no way there could have been any freaking Russian collusion because at the transatlantic ports, anytime you send a freaking email somewhere, it bounces off of here, and to go to Russia, it's going to bounce off this one strategic point. So they didn't have anything. The NSA hasn't come out and said a damn thing about